Let's do it, man. Oh, D, they got Sony Michelle starting, nigga.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michelle. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a small stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain. But that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play.
I told you never gonna have him again.
I'm a defensive guy, but you gotta like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete.
See, there you go, yeah.
15 yards through the air and a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Yo, that's not the right person. Oh my God,
nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure.
Give this nigga Ryan only has 7 people,
you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball.
Yo, I did Ryan dirty like that.
Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams.
Let me absorb his team, nigga. Please.
They are going for it. Goff. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
Y'all really didn't let running back in the league.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look at how they plan to play this game.
Just let them get it through the regular season.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, you know, this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
I don't think this wants to touch another SSC for a while.
Oh, shit.
No, he came back, and I couldn't do
it. Not even because he got swept. That
nah, he
was tight last night, nigga. I know he was.
I was only playing forward
last night, nigga.
And KD clearly couldn't move and hit the shot.
After the sack, the Rams now set up with a tough one.
And clearly, this nigga was shooting greens. It had to be greens. It was only way. You're not missing open shots, nigga. Yo, why am I getting stacked like this?
Robert Kimdichie in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 on the year. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll find some space.
I said that, and niggas laughed in my face.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's really OD that niggas redraft.
I'm really feeling dirty this association, bro.
Establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Not this one, not this one, not this one.
Damn, I could have got that.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
So,
7 yards on the quick slant and a first
remember
down.
those 3 games? Or the 2 games went to... 2 games went to overtime? No, the one time. You beat me twice.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Yo, did anyone pick up, Boogie?
Yeah. Ryan.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Is it not working? He wears glasses, everybody. Slinger PC. That's my number one thing right there. PC my number one thing.
Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now run it on the toss. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. On play action, it's Rodgers. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Bring it 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
I'd rather contain him, nigga. You can't stop him. You only can hope to contain him, nigga.
Time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and
I was trying to find a phase with contain, with a QB contain, and but I could not find it.
You just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short, and yes, they were really
why is Ryan not putting his players on his list? That's why his list so short, because he picked up play.
Beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That one's not eating tofu.
Oh, that's so gay, bro.
Always got some breathing room.
That's so net.
Pickup goes for 25. Wow. From 4th down to 1st.
What'd you just say, Andre?
Wild horses could have
You say, I'm guessing that's it.
From the start. And sure enough, it's the ground game that gets him the 1st down.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's got this one down to the 10. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When we start looking for big-time plays, we'll start with athleticism, but without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
And on the ground they go with a running back. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. Why did they field goal?
Tyler.
He needed a yard. He didn't get anything.
It's Dante DiVincenzo on my team.
Pardon?
Dante DiVincenzo, is he on my team?
No, he's not.
Why are you minding my business?
You know him?
Yeah, I do. Never mind, forget it.
I'm gonna get paid way too much bread to
He's on the box. I'm the trailblazer.
I don't like this rule.
Shut your down. Just send it.
Fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defense.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you're right. It's a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy.
Oh, God.
And we'll get this only up to about the 35. The Pro Bowl corner, Jason Barrett, on the tackle.
Who got a 2-back,
set? That one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease.
Going Todd and Tony
didn't happen on that play.
Gurley.
Oh, God.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Deep.
Calling a gain
I
of 2.
told him
That's
that.
going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Yeah. Terrell, can I have this dance?
Because we gotta do week 10 and week 17.
What the fuck?
His knee, ew, I rolled over on his body.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I didn't even get to test out Newtown yet.
Is Newtown?
3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Got a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Goff on first down.
What should the name of this league be, dude?
Down he goes. The former USC Trojan, familiar with this place, Leonard Williams.
The flag being killed me. The 9 being killed me. It make no sense.
Yo, those hurt.
Like, yo. Throwing
epileptic attack, nigga.
Here's Goff.
Dang.
And the hit jarred loose.
Yeah.
It's incomplete.
What should the name of the damn league be?
It is tough to complete pass against zone.
What'd you say, Tyler?
The windows that you see
The name of the league
pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can
please
get
be
there?
quiet, yo.
Run it up, part
Not
3.
easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
That's why I wasn't asking you.
Off play action. Here's Goff. He's going to fire one deep over the...
I hate y'all niggas.
And he'll go not before getting this inside the 30. The chalk that one up is a gain of 34.
Oh, God, dude. Oh, God, dude.
He stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. On 2nd down, Michelle. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Darren Lee there to get him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Now you're mocking me.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
They go play action here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're physical group.
I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to bed.
He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25. Second
What
and
am I,
10.
Trailblazers?
Yeah.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Dances by him. And he's
You
able
need
to
to,
fall
yeah.
forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Team are you?
Yeah, and I need 12s on every single one of my players.
Slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
What if Rico just picked the wrong team, nigga?
You're smoking cocks tonight, huh, Tyler?
Hey, what team? There's no way I did that, yo.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh my god, bro.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
They said he just has to tell everybody to leave.
The Jets on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Style.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Yo, who's shit ass
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Yeah, what I mess up on, Vane? I gave Kawhi to Rico.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Oh, shit.
So this is a 40-yard attempt. So we come upon half.
Somebody call somebody. Is that a fire?
On top, as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime
Need an
report.
ambulance. Yo, please get this shit out of my ear before I get angry.
Still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They're down here.
Ro called her a handsome
What's the
young
tonality of a
lady.
coach's when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more.
Yo, I'm gonna catch a pick with Aaron Donald. Fucking bullshit.
I wouldn't want to talk to him either.
But overall, I think they want to stay positive.
Talk to him? Where you're talking about Kanisha?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Line of scrimmage again at 25, 2nd and 10.
It's a bunch of niggas.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd.
Thomas in there too.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards in the completion.
Down here, Thomas was trying to swing it, nigga.
And just a small
this is
glimpse there as to why they like this rookie
so
much.
That's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Oh,
Yeah, well, we talked about it.
You know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game.
She don't know.
A pretty good jump out of him.
That's definitely Justin's cousin than you.
On 3rd and 2.
Oh, I wish you got to throw it, yo. I wish you got to throw it.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little
That's
bit.
definitely Justin's cousin. But Justin about to tell you no.
Game instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Please go, please go, please go. Thank you. Thank you.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them
Hell, that
respect
OD
and
is
some
my
gratitude
daughter.
by scoring
She's
some
Justin's
points.
cousin, nigga.
Cushion. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Come drop.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can get started. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Is that why you don't vote for her?
Gone. They got a man over the middle. It's
Oh my God, you're on the
And
floor.
he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Meatball work, girl. You look like
They're going to go for it. It's gone.
Yo, this nigga didn't block or do anything, yo.
Coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game,
and this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Davante Adams, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Jets are able to strike for 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And some room to
No, I was slowing down. I should have returned that shit. Nigga, that's so mad. I was slowing down. Like, it was like drawing me back. You seen it, right? Like, what the hell? I told you I'm about to return that shit. Oh my God!
Good as that,
yo,
come on.
I do that shit, yo. Come on.
In there to bring him down.
This nigga blew up whoever that was. Who was that? Sony Michel. Nigga, it was Sony Michel. He blew him up. Yo, this is so deep. Who is rushing me right now? Olivier Vernon, nigga? Wait, how many players did you pick, nigga?
Nigga, it don't matter how much niggas I took. I still got a better team than me. I don't want to hear that shit, yo. I don't want to hear that shit.
Olivier Vernon,
he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff.
Get his ass, yo. Come on, quick shit, sweet nigga. Keep sitting in that pocket.
In there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback
who the fuck had 7 sacks?
If this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good 24 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now they run on the ground.
This page is blocked for
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there.
Yo, that's huge, dude. I'd rather have this nigga on the line.
12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there?
That makes no sense.
The big guy,
damn, he good. He's straight.
That's Aaron
Donald. His way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
I moved up the way, yo.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. Rodgers now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back now in Los Angeles. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15 he goes.
What is his name? F. Gordon?
Who
was
that?
First
down.
Flash Gordon?
Oh, you mean
this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Oh, my God, I knew that, yo.
With a great push up front, he picks up the sack and a loss of 8. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 17. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Throwing is Rodgers. This will be just
tweaking, man. You gotta run that back.
The 8-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Rodgers gonna go on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are gonna take possession of the turnover on down. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
No, why?
They're gonna have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Andre, why would you not take 3?
You said what?
Nigga, I don't take field goals.
He missed it when he took earlier.
Yeah, yo, like, it's not my game. It's not my game, yo.
Now gone, and they'll set up the
Yo, why am I not running, dog? This is so annoying.
Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Nigga, if you know that shit don't work, nigga.
The tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefit.
This nigga drunk. Let's go. Derwin. And that shit.
Derwin James with a pick.
Who that drunk?
Right at the 44-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception.
Oh, God. Why he do Gronk like that?
So after the INT, it's
no
Rodgers.
person outside receiver on coverage 3.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 24 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him?
Why is Aaron Donald tackling a receiver on
everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth when the ball's
You see what that nigga did the other day?
he just comes down with the ball.
Yeah.
He competes.
Why was he moving so fast?
10 yards downfield.
Nigga, he's at 280 in this turn. 280, bro.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, This feels almost like a
Tyler fixed it.
game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Tyler, you fixed it.
Yo, did you fake pass it? Oh no. Did you fake pass that?
I would say Kareem and Otis Gilmore and David Robinson on the bench with whoever else.
I'll say Kareem and
Nah, I didn't fake pass it.
That shit look like you double clutch.
From a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free,
It don't
didn't
matter.
break up
This
the
nigga got a
pass.
season.
The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Now a play fake here on first.
Oh my, that makes no sense.
Touchdown Jets. O.J. Howard, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
Like, I believe we making extra points. Like, I'm not kicking no fucking
And
field
the
goal.
decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it
I
goes.
don't get why y'all niggas can't make field goals, nigga.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Yo, what's up?
And he'll get up to the
3.4 as a
43-yard
decimal.
line.
It's
It'll be a pickup of just
0.0034,
2,
right?
and that'll make it second
I
down.
don't know what you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2 zeros in
Throw
front
on
of the
second down is
3.
gone.
Oh, yeah.
This nigga Jared Goff,
And
nigga.
it falls
What's
down.
up,
Incomplete.
Joe?
The veteran
This
Stephon
nigga
Gilmore able to
Jared
break that
Goff,
one up.
bro.
I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the
Is
turnover
it
battle as a
Jared?
visiting team, as an underdog.
Yeah,
You're right,
Kyrie.
they've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a
think
big
so.
key.
It is. You said 0. You said 2 zeros or is 1 0? 0.03.
I think it's
No,
1 0.
it's 1 0. I don't know what you said.
They're running with Gurley.
Oh, yeah.
And this is
Like
going to be
100%, like out of 100.
My defense not breaking it there.
time
Oh,
for
no,
a
that's
break.
not tricky.
We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they'll run
No,
to the
dude.
tops.
Hey,
And that play will go
damn.
nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield
Just
at
under
the
that,
49. That'll wind up going for a loss of
What team are you
4.
with?
And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
That's right.
Now Rodgers.
It's a pick,
And his
though. You
throw
gotta
here
think.
is incomplete. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on
I think
defense.
that's tough.
And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was... And intercepted! Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the footballer, Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Rico told Ryan to get his players in the G League free agents.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
Come
And
on,
they'll push
dog.
this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Terrell,
Give
if
him
I
a
win,
couple on the
you
carry
can
there.
squash.
2nd and 8.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
I'm black.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly.
He tried it again. He tried.
That's gonna be
Oh,
knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah,
Brandon
what was
Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing
Oh,
behind
my
you.
God,
Make
yo,
everything
catch
get
the
completed
ball.
in front.
And now the 3rd down throw
Can't get this
incomplete
game.
as well. And
Kyrie, no.
incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free.
I
And
know I
brings
got
it
itch rattled because this nigga throwing the ball every
And they're
play.
indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Oh,
So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Goff now looks to throw.
Oh my God,
it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Jets are going to win this football game. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field.
Am I lagging? Are you lagging?
And they'll go on the ground.
Oh, shit.
With the good footwork,
That was Aaron
just
Donald.
inside the 35-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And they'll run it here. And a short gain down to about the 33. The tackle there by John Johnson. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
I always find that they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocking.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Rodgers looking to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Who is that? Hazel?
To throw is Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. O.J. Howard with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the... This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
17.
One last throw here for Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for the Jets, they pick up win number 7 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Rams, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.